By late 1944, Fleet Admiral Chester Nimitz, commanding the United States Navy in the Pacific, saw new problems in the looming assault on Japan. Thinking of the millions of veteran Japanese troops available to their Pacific Island garrisons from the long campaigns in China, he said, "We have not yet come to grips with the main bodies of the well-trained Japanese army. We will be opposed by a tenacious and savage enemy." The big island of Formosa, sitting across the Japanese supply lines to the captured Indies, had long been the target of the American thrust. But the string of United States victories in the Pacific island chains east of Japan led Nimitz to reevaluate. Why not attack instead at Iwo Jima, then Okinawa, and quickly, drastically shorten the proximity of staging bases to the Japanese home islands? To the Japanese, the Iwo strategy was so obvious that Imperial General Headquarters had already begun an all-out priority of building the defenses of the island situated just 600 miles from Japan. Iwo was actually home territory and part of the Tokyo prefecture. Just as Nimitz had been fearing, veteran units from the Japanese Kwantung Army in Manchuria were transferred to Iwo's defense. Iwo was born to be a fortress. Shaped like a pork chop, it was dominated in the south by towering Mount Suribachi. To the north were broken highlands, a jungle of stone, and a defender's dream. Hirohito, Emperor of Japan, took a personal and effective hand in seeing to the island's defense. To command the fighting Japanese garrison, he looked to the commander of his own palace guard, the brilliant General Tadamichi Kuribayashi. The Son of Heaven could not have chosen better. The landing craft churned toward the black beaches of Iwo Jima on a breezy, sunny February morning. The way had been cleared by the underwater demolition teams in their hazardous operation 2 days before. The treacherous Iwo coast afforded only 2 landing beaches worthy of the name, both in the southeast. General Harry Schmidt would land 2 Marine divisions abreast, the 4th on the right, the 5th on the left, next to Mount Suribachi. Holland Smith would hold the 3rd Marine Division in reserve offshore. Major General Clifton Cates, a future Marine Corps commandant, had already led the 4th Marine Division through the Marshalls and Marianas. Major General Keller Rocky was brand new, taking the well-trained 5th into its only battle of the war. Major General Graves Erskine led the 3rd, a unit filled with veterans of the campaigns at Bougainville and Guam. No man in the invasion boats driving forward to the shell-torn beaches of Iwo will ever forget the sight. It would remain the defining moment of their lives.